guys, it's Danny, and today I'm coming at you with no face makeup on because I want to film a foundation review. The foundation that I want to review today is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Buildable Luminous Foundation. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it is a cushion compact foundation. This product was modeled after Korean foundations or Asian foundations that come in a cushion compact like this. As far as I know, this is the first one to come to American drugstores, and I know that this has launched overseas in Asian countries before it came to North America. So yeah. When I looked on the L'Oreal website, they have 12 shades, I believe, and it comes in a warm, neutral, and a cool tone. I got this off of Ulta's website for $15 to $16, depending on tax and shipping and stuff like that. So let's just get started with the review and demo. So when you open it up, there's a mirror right here, but I don't want to blind you guys. The cushion is right here, and you just slip it on your fingers like that. And when you open this up, there is a sticker right here that I actually peeled off already, but I haven't used or touched the product at all. But you peel off the the sticker, and you can reveal the cushion. When you're done using the product, I suppose you just close it and you put the cushion back, and then I feel like this would be really good and really convenient for travel. So let me bring you guys closer so you can see what I'm working with. Do you feel uncomfortable yet? Because this is like real close to my face, like real close. First, let's swatch the product. Open it up real quick. And the cushion is right here. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, that's a lot of product. Oh man. Maybe this is like the perfect time to tell you guys that I have no experience with cushion makeup before, but this is what it looks like kind of rubbed out on the back of my hand. Yeah, that'll be a pretty good color match for my face. It feels really nice. It feels really cooling and sort of gel-like. It feels really light. I'm getting like real excited right now, but if you hear anyone like angrily wrestling in the background, that is my puppy. I'm not gonna... You see what I'm saying? So the cushion itself looks like this. It's pretty typical, I think, for cushion foundation. It says to press, tap onto your face, and build it as needed. So this should be buildable coverage, but we'll see what one coat looks like on this half of my face. Ooh, okay. I don't know like if I need to like work on the pressure that I'm using, but I always feel like I'm taking up so much product. Okay. Just kind of spread it out across my face, but now I'm just blending it into my cheek and kind of middle face area. Then we'll start working on the forehead. The one thing that I'm noticing is that it's kind of hard to get around my nose area, but that's pretty typical. Not too much of a problem. This feels very hydrating, and that it spreads really easily across your face, so there should be no problem with blending using this little puff thingy. As you can see, it covered up a lot of my redness and some of my smaller sunspots, so yeah. On my forehead, I think I did a pretty good job about covering up my darker spots from when I broke out recently, so I'm very impressed with that. I'm going to lower down the brightness on my camera so you can probably see more of the redness on this side and less of it on this side. Okay, so I lowered down the brightness on my camera. I'm not too sure if you can see the difference between this side of my face and this side. This side definitely looks more evened out as opposed to this side. This side has more redness, and you can see my sunspots and my pigmentation a little bit more. But yeah, I like it so far. You are seeing my face with the brightness actually lowered on my camera so you can see my imperfections more. But this is what my skin looks like. I really like it. It feels very hydrating, and it looks really hydrating. It looks like I drink 8 glasses of water a day, but let's be real, I am dehydrated. This is what the puff looks like. It looks kind of grimy, but whatever, I'll live. I'm gonna go in with one more coat of the foundation, but we'll see if I can build it up on my sunspot areas. As far as skin type goes, I'd say that I have pretty normal skin. Every now and then I do get dry patches, just like every now and then I get oily in my T-zone, but it's nothing intense. I am prone to breakouts, especially when it is that time of month for me. And yeah. I also wanted to mention that I'm not using this product with a primer. I am using it with only moisturizer underneath. I really like it. It's doing an awesome job about covering up my scars from my acne. I'm so surprised. I really wasn't expecting it to cover up so well and to neutralize redness. my gosh, this just makes my skin look so radiant and healthy. It's like getting that pregnancy glow without being pregnant. So I've just finished up my makeup for today. I did a little bit of bronzer in the cheekbones, some blush on my cheeks, as well as a little bit of concealer right underneath my eyes right here. I didn't do that whole highlighting triangle thing, just right under my eyes to cover some darkness, and I put on a tinted lip balm. I have to say that as far as sheer to medium coverage foundation goes, this one is a beautiful one. It sits nicely on my skin. The one thing I will say is that if you are kind of a neat freak and you are not too keen on constantly dipping into a pot of foundation, that might be a downside for you. This is also $15 to $16, so if that's too steep for a price for a drugstore foundation for you, then you might want to keep that in mind. And also, it does feel very sticky on my skin, but perhaps it'll dry down a little bit more, but if not, it's no problem for me to just set it with a little bit of powder. That could also be a very personal thing. If you have dry skin, this would be perfect for you. It is very, very soft, very cooling. Any powder products that I put on my skin blended nicely and stick nicely. I would say this is ideal for anyone in the market for a sheer to medium coverage foundation. Anyone who's interested in trying Korean-inspired beauty products but lives in a place where it's not easily accessible. As always, if you could please follow me on Instagram at odangdanny with 2 eyes, I would really appreciate that. And if you would subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for future videos. I will see you guys next time. Bye!